You can save him. But why are you losing yourself? By dominating others, by strangling others, by making your husband a very sort of a frog in the well, telling him, oh, we both are, after all, we should enjoy, let's have our house separately, nobody should come in the house, even a rat won't enter that house. Even to say, oh, these are my children, my husband, myself, is the negative of Sahajayoga, is a negative form of understanding. These are absolutely absurd things. They do not look like for any Sahajayogi or any Sahajayogi. All this kind of selfishness, all this kind of seclusion is against Sahajayoga. But a thing of a housewife is, oh, now, how much should I prepare? For example, there will be 50 persons coming. So the husband says, but only 10 are coming. Why do you want to have for 50 persons? But maybe they would like to eat more. But then why do you have 50 plates? Maybe they might bring their friends. So she thinks of her generosity. She enjoys her generosity. I have known many like that. Those who say are not even Sahajayoginis. They'll say, then, will you come, sister-in-law, will you come for dinner? Oh, I'm not coming. You cook too many things. Not coming. No, I'll cook very few things, but please come. Then she just starts thinking immediately, what vegetables are available in the market? What should I get? What is the best? I mean, I'm not their guru. I'm not their mother. I'm just a relation. But they want to express their love through the food. They are the giver of food. Annada. They are the Annapurnas. And this is one of the qualities the generosity if a woman doesn't have. She is not a Sahajayogi by any chance. Take it from her. Husband may be little miserly, doesn't matter. But wife has to be very generous. And sometimes she secretly gives money. Not to her own children, but to others. Such beautiful women have to be there in Sahajayoga. But I feel so sorry sometimes that the attack comes from the women of Sahajayogi. Not from the men on me. I am a woman myself. I feel shocked that the women should attack me like this. For what? In Sahajayoga, there is no domination of any kind. But all this so-called idea of servility and domination comes from the false ideas you have about your own dignity, about your own understanding. You are not aware of yourself. You do not know that you are the queen. Nobody can dominate you. Who can dominate? The lady who rules the household. If supposing the husband says, I don't like this color, all right, leave it for a while. Then somebody will come and say, what a nice color. He says, such a nice color. Oh, don't change it. The woman must understand the men. They have big eyes. They are not microscopic. They see everything in a big way, you see. So today they will say something. Tomorrow they will forget about it. And they don't have microscope. They are too above these things. They are above these things. You must understand them as they are. But if he sits on the horse, I must also sit on the horse and fall down. If he goes for skiing, I'll also go for skiing. If he develops his muscles, I'll also develop my muscles. It is coming to that point. I mean, women start looking like nothing on earth. You don't know what sort of women these are with big, big muscles. You without any moustaches. So this kind of stupid ideas we have. But there is no subordination of any kind. You are subordinated to your own dignity, to your own chastity, to your sense of honor, and above all to your righteousness. Because you are in charge of that. The man who is in charge has to look after that side. How many quarrels you create? How can you be quarrelsome when you are supposed to become the peacemaker? Supposing we send two peacemakers to some country to make peace and they cut each other's throat. What will you say to such a thing? You are the one who has to smooth down everything. You have the one who has to bring such expression of love, such sweet things, that the family itself feels rested in you, secured in you, because you are the mother. The family must feel secured within you. And this love is your power. This is your power, that you can give love. And giving love, you will find you will always enrich yourself. I mean, imagine what presents I give compared to what I get. I don't know. I'll have to build another house. I'm telling them, don't give me individual presents. I will not take any individual presents. Now, still, despite that, I don't know. Just with love, if I get something, with care. That love, itself manifests and comes back to you like a poetry. You are sometimes surprised. I'll give you one simple example of my own life, which will tell you how love can work it out. I was a housewife to begin with and to end with, I think. And once I was in Delhi, my daughter was to be born, so I was knitting something for her, sitting outside in the lawn. When three persons walked into the house, one lady and two men, and they came and said, see, now we are housewives. I'm a housewife, and these two are, one is my husband and he's the friend of my husband, and he's a Muslim, and we have come to you for shelter because we are refugees. I looked at them, they looked very good to me, they were quite all right. I said, all right, you please settle down in my house. So I gave them the outside room, which had a kitchen and a bathroom and this thing. And for the gentleman, I said, there's another spare room, you can stay there, and husband and wife can stay. In the evening, my brother came in. He started shouting at the top of his voice. He said, what is this? You don't know these people. They may be thieves. They may be this. They might do this. And then he joined my husband came. He also joined him because, you see, they were friends. He told me, all men just the same, you see. So he said, you see, she doesn't understand. She's kept these three persons here who God knows what they are. They are saying refugees, this thing. She doesn't know he's a Muslim, he's a Hindu. God knows she's two husbands, one husband, like that. You see, all kinds of things. Next morning they forgot about it. I said, all right, let them be there for one night. Is all right? I can't drive them out today, one night. Next morning they forgot that they were living there. That's like men. First day, such a blasting. I said, all right, one night. Now don't shout, they'll feel hurt. So let them say, one night, they stood down. Next morning they went away for their work. They had no time. It was, you see, only on a weekday they become active in the household. Otherwise they're inactive. So they went away. It so happened that these people stayed with me for 1 month. Then this lady got a job and she went away with her husband and this Muslim. But in the meanwhile, there was a big riot in Delhi, very big riot, because many Hindus and Sikh people were killed in Punjab. It had a reflection in Delhi, and they started killing all the Muslims there. So 3-4 Sikh people and 1 or 2 Hindus came to my house, and they said, we are told that you have a Muslim staying with you. I said, no, how can I have? I said, there is a Muslim, we have to kill him. I said, see, I'm wearing such a big tikka. Can you believe it, that I could have a Muslim in the house? They thought I must be a real Hindu fanatic, you see. So they believed me. I said, see now, if you have to go in my house, you'll go on my dead body. I will not allow you. So they felt quite frightened. They went away. So this fellow heard my things and he came and he said, I'm surprised. How did you risk your life? I said, there's nothing. Nothing. His life was saved. Now this gentleman, this Muslim gentleman became a great poet called Shahir Ludhianvi. And this lady became a great actress. Carnival Chatan? The one who used to act like a mother. Huh? Sachadev. Achala Sachadev. I knew it was they had become one day and all that, but I didn't tell anybody about it. I said, now supposing they came to know I am in Bombay, they will just go mad about me. And I said, I have no time for all that. So we started a film center for the young people to give them some good films. But it all made into a farce later on. They never listened to me, but whatever it is. So they said that we should get this Achala Sachdev to act as a mother. I said, all right, but don't tell her I have said, I have anything to do with it. So years had passed, about after I think 12 years or so. So they went and told her, so she was fussing like an actress, no, how much are you going to pay me? I cannot act free, everybody will ask for free, then how can I give you free? You'll have to give me a sari, you'll have to give so much money, this thing. They said, all right, come to the Muhurat at least, come to the Muhurat, to the beginning. So big Muhurat is the one where you started. So she came, and I was there. She looked at me. I just, she couldn't believe that she was seeing me after 12 years. The tears started rolling her eyes. Absolutely, she couldn't say anything, just she came and fell into my arms. She said, where were you last? All these days I've been trying to trace you out. And then she started describing me and all. Then Shahir Ludhianvi was there, and he said that, how this lady is here? He said, this is her work. Oh God, why didn't you tell us? You see, we'll give our lives for her. And they were all amazed how they were changed. She said, no money, nothing, I'm going to give money for this project. Nothing doing. See now, I was a housewife, just an ordinary housewife. I didn't have so many rights on my husband's property or anything, and my brother, another dominating fellow, both of them put together just were about to kill me that night with their temper and anger. I stood them down. And then, when I told my husband and my brother, they were amazed. I said, they are the ones who have become like this. And see the change, how much they have. And then they said, no more we are going to say no to any charitable institution. This is the last mistake we have committed. And the whole idea of earning and money and this and that just dropped down. And she has acted in many films for charity. And this Ludhianvi also wrote many things for charity. So a woman can make a man a charitable personality because she herself is charitable. She has so many beautiful, she is an artist. And she can create beauty around her, in her household, in her family, in her society, everywhere. But no, women want to fight like men. They will have associations. They will have, what do you call that, labor sakashta? क्या बनाते लेबर लोग क्या बना unions. They would like to have unions to fight for their rights. I agree that some of the men have been extremely cruel, some of the laws are extremely cruel, this thing, that thing, and that they have to be told. But this is not the way. There is another way of improving these men who try to destroy the women. Because women have one very great quality, that Ganas are with them. And Sri Ganapati is with them. He'll never side with men. If they are chaste and do not try to show off their body and show off their beauty and want to make sort of a capital out of it. Such women are extremely powerful, and they show their valor when it comes to anything. Like we had Jhansi Ki Rani. She was an ordinary housewife. She fought the British. And the British also were surprised at her valor, and they said that we have got Jhansi, all right, but the glory goes to the Queen of Jhansi. Like that, we had many. Nur Jahan we had Ahilyabai, we had many great women in India because of the institution. Padmini we had, Chand Bibi. There's so many women we can mention who have been great women who were housewives. So the woman's quality are like the potential of the Mother Earth or potential of any energy. Like electricity has its potential somewhere else. You see the lights here, makes no difference. One light or two lights, but the potential is important. So one has to understand we are potential, and to preserve our potential, we must have the sense of dignity, honor, and righteousness within ourselves. Now men must respect their women who are like this. But men are another stupid stuff, because they will not respect a woman who loves them, who is chaste, who is good, who wants them to be collective, who wants them to give, who be charitable, who wants that Sahajayoga should be promoted, and the one who wants that her husband should be happy and joyous, and that he should come to Sahajayoga as well. Instead of that, they run after some funny, stupid women. What is there to be so attracted towards bhutish women? Must be some bhoots in them, I don't know. That's the way they get attracted. As a result of all this misbehavior of men, women become very insecure. And they get insecure. As a result, the men suffer and women suffer. A man who neglects his wife and treats like that will consequently get blood cancer. And the woman who behaves like this, in this manner, and if she ill-treats her husband, will get asthma, or of a very serious type of cirrhosis. Could be brain damage, could be paralysis, could be complete dehydration of the body. Because left navi is so important. If the left navi is made hectic, as you know, by your running about and jumping about and by being hectic, that left navi becomes hectic and you develop blood cancer. I have always seen that the women who are thin, their husbands are jittery. Why? Because the wife is all the time making him run up and down, do this, do that. You didn't bring this thing for me. I had asked you to bring the Coca-Cola. You didn't bring, you didn't do that, as if he's the sinner all the time. And the man becomes jumpy all the time. Jumping. He gets something for the jumping and she gets something for her torturing. There's no love. There's no joy. There's no happiness. The so-called figure madness, which is now subsiding, thank God, it's coming from America now, subsiding. This figure madness makes you funny. Women have to be settled down women. They have to be grahastis, that is the one who settles in the household. She had to be satisfied with her household. If she is all the time running about, she doesn't want to stay in the house, then she is not a housewife, but she is a maid servant. There's a saying that there was a lady who was a maid servant, and then she was made a housewife. But she could not stop her running about because she was a maid servant. She doesn't settle in the household. Now for whom is the household? is not for only herself, no, not for her husband, no, not for her children, but for others to welcome. Like this, Mother Earth has spread all you to come and sit and enjoy.
మీ భర్తలని నూతిలో కప్పలాగా ఉంచకూడదు. మీ భర్తను, పిల్లలు, ఇది నా ఇల్లు, ఇలాంటి భావనలతో మనం ఉండకూడదు. ఎవరైనా ఇంటికి వస్తారు అని హస్బెండ్ చెప్పినప్పుడు వచ్చే వారిని కంటే కొంతమంది ఎక్కువ వచ్చినా పర్వాలేదు, వారికి నేను వంట చేస్తానని చెప్పాలి. కొంతమంది స్త్రీలు ఎలుకను కూడా ఇంట్లోకి రానివ్వకుండా ఉంటారు. అలా ఉండకూడదు. వచ్చే వారికి ఏమి తేవాలి, బయట నుంచి ఏమి వండాలి, వారిని ఎలా ఆనందింప చేయాలి అని అనుకోవాలి. గృహలక్ష్మి అంటే అన్నపూర్ణ. హస్బెండ్కి కొంచెం లోభత్వం ఉంటుంది, పర్వాలేదు, కానీ గృహలక్ష్ములు అలా ఉండకూడదు. వారు సీక్రెట్గా అవసరమైతే డబ్బులు సాయం చేయవచ్చు. సొంత పిల్లలకు కాదు, బయట వారికి మనం సహాయం చేయవచ్చు. మీరు శాంతిని ఇచ్చేవారైతే ఎలా గొడవలు పెడతారు? మీరు ప్రేమను వ్యక్తపరిచేవారిగా ఉండాలి. కుటుంబం మొత్తం మీ వల్ల భద్రతతో ఉండాలి. మీ శక్తి ఏంటంటే ప్రేమ శక్తితోనే మీరు ఇదంతా చేయగలరు. నా శక్తి అంతా అదే. నా ప్రతిరోజు గృహిణిగా మొదలయ్యి గృహిణిగా పూర్తవుతుంది. నేను ఢిల్లీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు 3 మనుషులు మా ఇంటికి వచ్చారు. వారు శరణార్థులు, ఆశ్రయం కోసం వచ్చారు, కొంతకాలం ఉండడానికి. నేను సరే అన్నాను. నా భర్త, తమ్ముడు వచ్చిన వారు మంచివారో కాదో, ఎందుకు ఆశ్రయం ఇచ్చామని చాలా గొడవ చేశారు, చాలా కంగారు పడ్డారు. నేనన్నాను, చైతన్యం ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను ఎందుకు భయపడాలి, అందుకే అన్నాను. తర్వాత కొంతకాలం వారు ఆశ్రయం పొందిన తర్వాత వెళ్ళిపోయారు. అందులో ఒకరు మంచి పోయెట్ అయ్యారు, ఒకరు మంచి ఫేమస్ సినిమా యాక్ట్రెస్ అయ్యారు. తర్వాత ఆమె 12 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత నన్ను చూసి తను కళ్ళల్లోంచి నీళ్లు వచ్చేస్తూ నన్ను పట్టుకుని గట్టిగా ఏడ్చేసింది. ఆ రోజు నేనంత సహాయం చేయడం వల్ల ఆమె ఇప్పుడు ఇంత అభివృద్ధి చెందిందని. నేను ఒక సాధారణ గృహిణిని. నా భర్త ఆస్తి మీద నాకు హక్కు ఉండదు, కానీ నేను సాయం చేశాను. నా భర్తను, తమ్ముడిని ఆ రోజు సముదాయించి నచ్చచెప్పి. మహిళలకు ఒక గొప్ప వరం ఉంది. గణాలు వారిని కాపాడతాయి. గణపతి దీనికి అధిపతి. కానీ స్త్రీలు పవిత్రత కలిగి ఉండాలి. మనకు ఝాన్సీ రాణిని చూడండి. ఆమె ఒక స్త్రీ. బ్రిటిష్ వారితో యుద్ధం చేసింది. బ్రిటిష్ వారు చెప్పారు, యుద్ధంలో మేము గెలిచినప్పటికీ కీర్తి మాత్రం ఝాన్సీది అని. అంతటి గొప్ప మహారాణి. ఆమె ఒక గృహిణి. ఇలా చాలా గొప్ప స్త్రీలు మనకు చరిత్రలో ఉన్నారు. చాంద్ బీబీని తీసుకోండి. ఇలా చాలా మంది, అందరూ గృహిణులు. స్త్రీలు చాలా శక్తిని కలిగి ఉంటారు, కలిగి ఉండాలి కూడా. గౌరవాన్ని కలిగి ఉండాలి, ఆ హుందాతనాన్ని కలిగి ఉండాలి. మగవారు స్త్రీలను గౌరవించాలి. స్త్రీలు భర్తను ఆనందింపచేస్తూ, ఆనందంగా ఉంచుతూ గృహాన్ని అంతా సంతోషంగా ఉంచాలి. ఇలా కాకుండా భర్తలు ఎలా వేరే స్త్రీ వెనుక వెళ్తారు, ఇది చాలా పిచ్చితనం. ఇలాంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో స్త్రీలు అభద్రతకు లోనవుతారు. ఎడమనాభి చాలా ముఖ్యం. మీరు ఎప్పుడు ఒత్తిడితో ఉంటూ అటు ఇటు పరిగెడుతూ ఉంటే అది ఒత్తిడికి లోనై మనకు ఆరోగ్య సమస్యలను తెచ్చిపెడుతుంది. భర్త ఎప్పుడు భార్యను గౌరవించాలి. భార్య ఎప్పుడు భర్తని ప్రశాంతంగా ఉంచాలి. భర్తని ఎప్పుడు ఇది కావాలి, అది కావాలి, ఇది తీసుకురండి అని పరిగెత్తించకూడదు. స్త్రీ ఎప్పుడు కుదురుగా ఉండాలి. గృహస్థ అంటే గృహంలో స్థిరంగా ఉండాలి, కానీ ఎప్పుడు అక్కడికి ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి అనుకోకూడదు. మనం వేరే వారిని ఇంటికి ఆహ్వానించాలి. మనం ఇంట్లో ఉండి వేరే వారిని ఇంట్లోకి ఆహ్వానించాలి. చూడండి, ఈ భూమాత ఎలా మనల్ని తనలో ఉంచుకొని మనల్ని ఆనందింప చేస్తుందో అలా మనం ఉండాలి. జై శ్రీ మాతాజీ.